Welcome to Storytime here at Franky D Crafter. Franky here. We like to craft anything from miniature monsters, terrain, lore, and even stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as ring in that bell icon. Without further delay, enjoy my first session. Rumors to a new continent have spread across the land. A land of riches with no kings. The rumors have tempted many to make the journey in hopes of new beginnings. Among the latest voyage is a beat-up ship from the only crew to have ever returned from the new continent. The passengers in this ship were sought out by the captain himself. No one in the ship is there by chance. Most are soldiers, warriors, hardened by the battlefield, and maybe a few thieves and assassins with the code. Amid the passengers is a paladin named Chatterson, a veteran of war. As he walks around the ship, he hears whispers from the passengers. "Is that the cursed son? I heard the only reason why he's in the ship is because his whole squad was killed in the last battle." Chad continues to walk as he does his best to ignore them. He finally comes across a crew member, a shark person over 10 feet tall with a serrated nose that looks like it can cut a man in half. Chatterson asks to see the captain.
Who's asking?
"My name is Chad, Miss..."
You can call me Regi. I heard of you. The newcomers can't seem to stop talking about you. I'll take you to the captain right away. I was looking for you anyways.
As they walk, Chatterson notices a group of people huddled up ahead.
There, last guy I was waiting for. I'll start by introducing the rest of the hooligans. We have Leon, fastest shooter, all Luminera. Ace, savage hunter. And Kyle, the unlucky. You probably all know Chatterson, the cursed son. This right here, this is my number 2 Regi, the unbreakable. They call me the Water Reaper, but you can call me Ammon. I'm your captain. I have great news, and I got bad news. The great news is that among the warriors that were chosen to travel on this ship, you stand above the rest. You were chosen specifically by my chief. It's my mission above all to get you to the fallen paradise, safe and sound.
Kyle steps forward. "Did you just say fallen paradise?"
Yes, I did. That's where the bad news comes in. The new continent is not all sunshines and rainbows. The reason why people don't usually return is not necessarily because they don't want to. Most ships don't even make it to the new continent, or should I say fallen paradise. If this restless sea doesn't swallow them up, the monsters that survive in it sure do. But luckily for you, my boat always makes it.
The party looks around and finally notices the condition that the ship is actually in. Chad speaks out. "And here I was hoping to trade in my sword for a simpler life."
And I thought I was giving you a chance, boy.
Ammon looks at Chad directly.
I need a warrior with experience to take charge of this squad. Now, these soldiers you see right here, right now, they gonna be an army in due time. And I need somebody I can trust to take care of them and to keep them in line.
Ammon slams his weapon on the ship's deck.
My chief says you the only one he trusts to properly handle this. But so far I don't see it. All I see is a scared boy. Now you boys weren't lied to. You are welcome to make of yourselves what you want. The new continent offers that. But first, you have to earn it. Look ahead. You see that there? That's the only safe passage to the fallen paradise. But as of late, we have attracted the attention of a few giant squids. Now, look here. I trust the chief enough to get you on my boat. But if I have to let you set foot on my town, I'm gonna need to see what your hooligans can do. All you need to do is get this boat to shore in one piece. Can you do that?
The party gets ready as they approach the only opening in a wall of sea rocks. A young warrior runs up to Chad.
Sir, it would be an honor to fight alongside you. The name's Jack. I'm a master swordsman.
Chad responds, "Get somewhere safe. Less people up in the deck means less factors I need to worry about." Jack makes his way off the deck. The ship begins to slow down. Regi looks at Ammon. Ammon shakes his head, as if to say, this isn't his doing. A tentacle emerges from the sea and takes hold of one side of the ship. It rocks the boat hard enough to make some of the warriors lose their balance. Those with bows and arrows start to shoot at the tentacle. Another tentacle bursts from the waters below, this time near the front of the boat. It also takes hold. It's clear to the players that the squid plans to sink the boat, as it ignores most of the arrows being shot at it. Chad rushes to the tentacle at the front and readies his sword, while at the same time Regi runs to the other tentacle. They slash the tentacle, making the squid let go of the boat. The ship continues forward for a minute or so, before it's stopped again. The players finally get to see what they're up against. The squid tangles itself onto the ship. The sound of crackling wood planks echoes through the silent sea as the weather takes a turn for the worse. Rain starts to pour. Ammon struggles to keep the boat from slamming against the sea rocks.
Now you hooligans better kick it into next gear. I ain't ready to retire this boat.
The squid races one tentacle up to the sky and slams it down in the middle of the boat. Luckily, everyone manages to get out of the way. The boat looks like it's ready to snap in half. The elven monk weaves his way close enough to land a few punches on the tentacles, as Liam provides coverage. One of the tentacles takes hold of Chad. It squeezes him as he lifts him up to the sky. Chad stabs at the tentacle right before it throws him back down to the ship near Liam. Liam gently helps him up as blood slowly drips from Chad's mouth. Liam looks at Chad and says, "Let's get that sword back." Meanwhile, the rest of the fighters are still trying to get the two remaining tentacles off the boat. The boat can't take much more, as the sound of breakage matches the noise of the heavy rain hitting the ship's floor. Ace gets caught off guard, and one of the tentacles sneaks up behind him. Regi and Kyle manage to hack and punch another tentacle off the boat. The ship starts to move just slightly.
Come on, lads. Seems like you're turning this battle around. If I can make it past this rocks up ahead, I might be able to bolt it out of here.
Liam runs towards Chad as Chad props up his shield. Liam kicks up off the shield and goes airborne. He reaches the sword still stabbed to the squid's tentacle, and with his weight, he's able to cut the tentacle straight through. The squid pulls his tentacle under, as the other half squirms atop the ship. The squid loosens his grip on Ace, and he manages to cut loose. As he falls to the ship, he shoots one last arrow at the main body of the squid. He gets him right above the eye, causing some blood to hinder his eyesight. As the squid slowly gives up, the ship makes its way away from the dangerous rocks. Liam grapples with the tentacle, making sure it makes it to shore. Chad looks at him perplexed. Liam looks back and says, "We about to have some calamari tonight."
That was a fight well fought.
Ammon says, as he exhales as if he was holding his breath the whole time.
A few things you might need to work on as a team, but I can't expect a flawless battle from a group of strangers. All that said, it looks like it's gonna be smooth sailing from here. So get comfortable, rest up for the journey ahead.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. It's because of the support there that I'm able to bring videos like this to you, as well as the crafting videos. Stick around for more and subscribe. Hopefully the more I do this, the better I get. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!